are watching TGG's video, 50 Things You Missed in the GTA 6 trailer. I've never played a GTA campaign. Didn't think I was good at it. I'm gonna play through the full GTA 5 campaign. I'm wicked excited to do this. I'm gonna live stream it too. It'll be my first live stream. Super nervous, but we're gonna try to get through it. It's gonna happen before Christmas. I haven't picked the exact date. On the community tab, there'll be something on there saying when I'm gonna do that live stream, but that'll be really fun if you guys wanna watch me play that game. I'm excited to watch this because I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff. Literally, I live in Florida and I didn't even realize this took place in Florida. If you do want to watch the full video, I'll put the link right down in the description below, so it'll be super easy to find.
Today, we're going to break everything down and tell you everything you missed. So here we see the very first scene of the trailer. First is we can see the prison over here. It actually looks pretty big, even bigger than the prison in GTA 5.
You think we're gonna have to break into the prison? Or we're gonna have to break out of the prison?
Just already you can see it is a lot bigger than Los Santos was in GTA 5. There's at least twice as many buildings here.
I've seen a lot of people saying that it looks more densely populated, but also the map looks bigger. And I know in GTA 5 that map was pretty big. I wonder how much bigger they're gonna make this map.
It's hard to make out a lot of these cars, but we can see one returning vehicle from GTA 5 here. This is the Gauntlet Hellfire. We can also see features returning from GTA 5, like this pickup truck here is towing a boat, so towing boats is coming back. Then we can see a brand called Patriot Beer on the back of this truck here. In GTA 5 we had a brand called Pisswasser, and in GTA 6 it also looks like we'll have some Patriot Beer trucks going around. We then get our first look at Lucia, and I know what all you guys are thinking.
She's hot. But look at that. Look at her skin. You can see like the texture, the pores. That is fucking crazy. You can see like the darkness under her eyes, these dark circles that I use concealer to hide. The detail, the step up from 5 to 6 is friggin' incredible.
We actually did get a leak earlier this year, or it may have been last year even, that the very first scene in GTA 6 would be a prison break scene.
Oh, so we are gonna have to break out of the prison. That confuses me because I know later in the trailer when we see Lucia, she has a ankle bracelet. So I wouldn't think we'd be breaking her out of prison.
Lucia is in prison. So who knows, maybe the prologue of the game will be breaking out of prison.
What if she gets out of prison, has the ankle monitor, but then we go back and break out her boyfriend? Because we know she has a hot boyfriend in this too, so maybe we're gonna go back in and break him out. Does the song play into their story? If you listen to the song they picked where it says, she says she cares about me, she tried to make my world what she thought it should be. Is Lucia gonna step over too far? And then is he gonna betray her? Is she gonna betray him? I'm just so excited for the actual story of this.
Next to one of the bunk beds here, we can see a family photo. Kind of hard to make out if this is Lucia's family or maybe even her friends. It has been rumored that Lucia has a kid.
Are there young kids in GTA? I've been trying to think about that, and I do know for GTA 5, one of the guys has a son and a daughter, but I think they're like an adult son and daughter, or at least like really old teenager son and daughter. Is there little kids in GTA? I feel like I can't remember ever seeing them.
Lucia is in a conversation with a prison counselor. Her name is Stephanie, as we can see on her desk.
Look at her hair. You can see every coil. It's ombre, it's dyed. I can't get over the texture in the hair. That is crazy. It is so hard, I feel like, to animate like texture to hair, and they did it so well.
She asks Lucia, do you know why you're here? We then get a very high-res shot of Lucia again.
Yeah, you see the moles on her face.
Now we're about to get our first look at Vice City itself. We see a yacht, so we know yachts will be coming back to the game. The water actually looks great.
The water looks amazing.
Unlike in GTA 5, where you can barely see below the water at all. And now we've got our first very clear look at the skyline.
Look at that population density. There's so many seats and stuff down there.
For a lot of people who have been saying this doesn't look much bigger than GTA 5's Los Santos, this is a photo of Los Santos's central building district, and now you can see Vice City. It's not even close.
Oh yeah, there's much more densely packed buildings.
There's not too much we can take from the next scene other than there's going to be palm trees in the middle of the road. Hopefully this means we'll get more foliage, and then we get our very first look at part of the map that's going to be called the Everglades.
I can't believe how many animals are going to be in here.
It's a massive swampy area. We also get our first look at a fan boat.
Oh, I'm excited to get on a fan boat and just fuck around. If I I drive that quick enough, can I drive it right onto the land and kill a bunch of people? I'm excited for the new ways to kill a bunch of people, especially because I saw an alligator. And my first thought, I'm like, can I pick up this alligator and throw it at people?
This next shot of the Everglades shows flamingos will be in the game. That's awesome. And there are a lot of flamingos.
Yeah, and crocodiles. Those look like different types of birds.
And you'll find a lot of them lurking around the Everglades.
Oh, look, little ducks. Right here, there's duck.
Now we get a look of the beach in Vice City, and we can take a lot away from this one screenshot here. First, obviously the character models look a lot better than in GTA 5 and Red Dead.
There's so many different character shapes, hairs. These three girls all have different hairs. Different hair from her, different hair from her. Look at this, the amount of different hairs, different body shapes, different colors, different skin tones. The customization is gonna be so fucking wild. You can just see all over the beach. There's no copies. I don't see any of the same person.
This dude is absolutely jacked, but maybe what's more interesting is he's running with a chihuahua. So it looks like pedestrians can be out running and walking their pets. We can also see two new returning vehicles from GTA Online. First here is the Buckingham Super Velito, and then over here on the right is the Sea Sparrow. Then if we have a look in the water, jet skis will be returning. These are called Sea Sharks. And we can also see behind this pickup truck over here that it's got an empty trailer, meaning that it's just lowered the boat into the water.
Yeah. Or it could have just loaded the sea boats in the water, the Sea-Doos. Sea Shack.
Now we have our first look at the Vice City docks area.
There was a small rumor I saw going around, people saying this was Trevor in Lamar, but then I watched a reaction of the actor that played Lamar reacting to the new trailer, and he said that he wished he could be a part of this game. I don't know if that's him just throwing us off the trail, and he is in the game and he wants people to be surprised, or if he really isn't a part of this game. But I don't really think it is Trevor and Lamar.
We also see two characters driving this boat. Hard to make out who they are. I don't believe it's either Jason or Lucia. Here we get our first look at nightlife, driving around in a convertible. We get some confirmed locations here, so we can see Kelly County will be a location, as well as Vice City International Airport, as well as Stockyard and downtown. Here we can see Lucia is actually being filmed by the car in front of them.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I feel like they might actually be filming something, because judging by the way that the amount of social media that they put into this trailer, it seems like that's going to be a big part of the game. I don't know if you get more money if you air your crimes, or maybe you get like more reputation, notoriety if you have a big following, and the more crazy stuff you do, the bigger following you get. Maybe if I rob a bank and film it, I'll get a big following. Maybe if I drive down the highway super unsafe, being all hot and stuff, I'll get a following. I feel like it's going to be something like that.
The vehicle customization looks like it's going to be taking a massive step up. This car here is obviously a lowrider, very, very low to the ground, but the car in front of it has actually been lifted. This is our first official look at the Jack of Hearts nightclub.
Look at the detail. There's so much money on the ground. There's balloons over here. There's people up back here. There's a pole. There's curtains. There's a sign up here. Just the amount of crazy detail they're putting into everything. How is my computer gonna handle this? How is anybody's computer gonna handle this?
Two characters here are dapping each other up. The fact that they're getting, a really close-up shot.
Look at his hair. Do you see that detail? Like, you can see the wisps coming off right here. I am never gonna get over this. Attention to detail.
This shot here, this looks incredible. We get a night shot of part of the Vice City skyline. One is we've got yachts making an appearance again, a lot of them actually.
Oh yeah, a whole little clan of them.
And number two is tennis will be returning. We can see a tennis court here.
You can play tennis in this?
So the first one, the blue one here, is a Fister Comet S2. This is, of course, a Porsche. In front of it is a Grotti Cheetah Classic, based on a classic Ferrari. And in front of that is a Grotti Carbonazar, if you've played GTA 5, is a variant of the Gauntlet Hellfire. And then a few cars in front of them is a Coquette D10. We can see a drunk or homeless person as well.
He has an iguana!
Asking for money, that sort of stuff. The next scene shows us a nightclub. Now, this is not the strip club. Nightclubs will be in GTA 6. Here's our first look at the Vice Keys. We're not sure exactly what they...
I'm excited for this because if you look right here, that is prime for jumping. The amount of jumps I'm gonna do and manage to get into the water is gonna be wild. I'm so excited. I'm guessing you can get to it through this side too.
People think they might be called the Gator Keys, but these are based off the Florida Keys. In terms of vehicles, we've got the Dodo here, again. We've also got more yachts, but what's interesting is we've got a moving cargo ship. In GTA 5, all the cargo ships were stationary, so I wonder if we'll be able to hijack it and drive it. This is Lucia, of course, one of the playable characters in the game.
I wonder if this is Lucia before she went to jail or after she got out. Maybe it's after she got out when she's raising herself to the top. What if this is how she gets to the top? She goes in to like swindle this rich dude. I don't know why I just randomly picked this rich dude as if I know this is his house. But what if she goes in here to swindle this rich dude and take his money?
We get our first shot of the Vice sign. Of course, in GTA 5, we had the Vinewood sign. Now we'll be getting the Vice sign. We have Rockstar's take on TikTok or Instagram.
All the social media here.
Reels, whatever you want to say. We see a bunch of short form content.
Save some sugar babies for the rest of us. He has a sunburn. All these characters are different shades. They all have different hair. They're all wearing different things. Like, just crazy the fact that you can get a sunburn in this.
Official poach here down on the bottom left. You can see, I think this is going to be Rockstar's version of Peter. We can see someone twerking on a car. Someone called the Department of Transport.
I hear this is based on an actual thing that happened in Florida. If I can find the clip and not have it not be demonetized, I'll throw it in here.
Well, look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team.
There's a dump truck. Yeah, nice Rockstar. An awesome shot here of the underground street racing scene at night. If you haven't played GTA Online in a while, this reminds me of the Tuners DLC.
Look at the ground here. I love that detail that how they have crosswalks painted. They didn't need to do this, but they did it because it adds personality to the specific town they're in. It sets the tone. 10 years. 10 years, they've come so far.
I love this little scene here. Can you imagine if you're robbing a store in GTA 6?
And this guy walks in? Do you think that's going to be like a mission or something? We're going to be robbing a store and this is going to come in? Or maybe we use him as a distraction? I'm sorry, again, with the detail. This literally looks like an actual gas station. And then if you go back to GTA 5, which we're all doing, I'm so excited to play the game, and you go look at the detail in that, it's like, it looks really great, but it's nothing like this. They added so much extra small little tiny things that all look different.
In this shot here, though, we can also see Go Postal is confirmed as coming back in GTA 6. We see a police break-in. I'm not really sure if there's too much we can take from this screenshot, though. I'm not sure that this confirms that first person will be a feature in the game. Some more short-form content here from Planet Leonida, man. If you're unaware, Leonida is Florida.
And look at the puddles on the ground. You can see the reflection in the puddles. That's like some Forza level shit.
This next little video here, though, we can actually take a few things from it. First is we've got a few new confirmed locations. If you read the billboards back here, the Vice Beaches, Port Vice City, and the Keys.
Oh, the Keys. That must be the islandy area.
Some more of just Rockstar making fun of people.
Some more Florida.
So we've got the Thrill Billy Mud Club.
Dude, I swear, I went to high school with a girl that looked and acted just like this. Did we all go to high school with this girl?
You can see all of the cars are lifted here, of course. They've got lift kits. And you can even see a car way off in the distance here doing a stunt jump. We can see some police cars here. These are Kelly County Sheriff police cars. And I love the billboard. This is just Rockstar making fun of modern day society. Angstapan, it cures emotions. We then see that the person driving the car we're in is Jason, one of the other playable characters in the game. Another shot of Lucia with a balaclava, money in her hand. Obviously looks like we've just robbed a place.
I'm excited to play as a couple. I have fears that by the end of this, one of them is going to turn on the other. Someone's going to get killed. It's going to be so cool to play out in the story, but it's going to break my heart because I feel like I already love these two characters.
We see a criminal here that...
The Joker of Florida. That shit's real, baby.
We can also see that Weasel News is coming back. And in the final few shots here, we see Jason and Lucia robbing another store.
Look at how many different bottles of alcohol there are. There are different shapes, different color liquids. Are these saw blades, like turned sideways? The sign here, different chips, sodas, like a TV thing. The wires coming out of the TV, the camera. The air vent. Look at this. Even the tile is pushed to the side. The amount of detail that they put in this is so crazy.
Back here we get confirmation of a few brands coming back. Both Pisswasser and E-Cola can be seen in this screenshot. The next shot shows Jason and Lucia in bed. Another cool shot of these two robbing us.
I thought that was a picture of Ron Swanson when I saw the trailer, but it is not.
And then we get the official GTA 6 logo. The release date is 2025.
Oh, so far away. I hope there's no delays with this, and I'm already sad because it's not coming out on PC on original release. I'm sure that it'll follow like within the next year. I don't watch too many video game trailers. How many video game trailers do they release before the game comes out? And of course I know there's like that whole period before the game comes out where they do like testing and they give certain people like early access. I know that's wicked far down the road. I get that. But it's like, how long till we get a new trailer? I need more information on this. Make sure you're subscribed to TGG's channel. I did link it down below and the original video is down there just in case I cut anything out when you want to see the full video. And remember, I am going to live stream me playing GTA 5, so come over for those shenanigans. I'll put up a notice on my community board when I'm going to be playing that. Thank you guys. Bye.